I take my loss like a man. I take my losses like a man. And the Philadelphia Eagles should too. 3rd and 30 and 4 turnovers. That is the defining factor for the Dallas Cowboys coming victorious at home today against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we got a lot that need to be talked about. But if I'm Dallas Cowboys, I'm saying, wait, they back up with 34 on us? What would Jalen Hurts do, y'all? Yo, that! A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. You're that, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. The General, here reporting for duty. If you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button that's right down there. And it is a bell next to it to let you know to put up all this flavor. Last but not least, I need y'all to make sure that y'all hit the like button right there. More people get to see it. More people get to see the algorithm. More people get to see the merch. And hopefully one day, enough of y'all buy it, man, I can quit my job. But that's not really what we here for today. The Philadelphia Eagles have failed to clinch the NFC East at the #1 seed. And it's going to get done. I don't want people to sit around on a low horse or whatever you want to call it. I don't want people to think that, oh man, it's over. Dallas beat us, yada, yada, yada. No. It was so many situations that happened. And I'm not making excuses. I'm speaking facts. They had so much trouble passing the ball when Avonte Maddox goes out. And this is a slight to Jonathan Gannon. Avonte Maddox goes out. You got Josiah Scott in on CeeDee Lamb, the best corner they had. Why in the hell don't you make Darius Slay follow this guy after that? Or even a Bradbury. Now I'm not gonna lie. Bradbury, he did get burnt on CeeDee Lamb, but I don't think that CeeDee Lamb goes crazy if you put one of those two guys on him. That's a slight to Jonathan Gannon. Another thing, the turnovers. Gardner Minshew, I get it. I understand it. Quez Watkins was getting open. But at the half, Quez Watkins had the most targets. But Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown was the ones balling out every time they touched the ball. In this game, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown should have been force-fed. Force-fed. I love Quez Watkins, everything he's doing, but in the middle of the field, that's not his thing. That's not his thing in the middle of the field. So those two turnovers, I'm going to get a Gardner Minshew, but I'm also going to have to give that to Shane Steichen and Nick Sirianni. Why is Dallas Goedert not in that position in the middle of the field? We seen what he did when it was a contested catch. He came down with the football. Quez Watkins, 2 times, doesn't come down with the football. That's a problem, and that's something that they're going to have to look at. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys fans, y'all can rant, rave, y'all can celebrate all you want. But do you understand? Let me tell you this, your last 3 games. You had a debatable with Houston, you beat Houston. You had a debatable with the Jaguars, you lost. You had a debatable again with the Philadelphia Eagles, who had a backup quarterback in, who had 4 turnovers. If we would have had 4 turnovers on y'all would have got smoked. Y'all offense is not it.
And two of those turnovers wasn't really even on your defense. It was just miscues. It really was. So we're not gonna sit here and act like, I mean, they get awarded those turnovers, but we're not gonna sit here and act like they forced those. We're not. When you look at it, Gardner Minshew, I thought played a good game, other than the 2 picks, obviously. You know what I mean? Josh Sweat, shout out to you. A pick 6, first interception and touchdown of your career. Got snubbed in the Pro Bowl, but that is what it is. I am sitting here, and I'm not giving you no stats. I'm just giving you, we're going to talk about some more things. I'll probably go live after I get with the family and talk to them. But this is just off rip after the game, how I feel. Gardner Minshew played a decent game. Over 300 yards passing. I thought he was solid, especially in the second and third quarter. Now, when it came to winning the game, the play calling, it wasn't good enough. The play calling was not good enough. But you did come down and, you was in a position to where as though you was in field goal range, but you needed a touchdown. And a lot of that was because of the turnovers. A lot of that was because of the turnovers. You get these guys, Dallas Cowboys, and shout out to the defense, not gonna lie to you. Even though I hate that they got that third down for 30 with T.Y. Hilton, and Darius Slay is pissed off because when you look at it, it's a zone, and the guy, the safety, it's either Blankenship, I think it's Blankenship. He should be more deep and not up so much. On the 3rd and 30, there's no reason why the safety should be behind the wide receiver ever. So Darius Slay let him pass thinking that he had coverage behind him. I'm not going to put that on Darius Slay. I am going to put the touchdown to CeeDee Lamb on Bradbury. Played the inside, he went to the outside, you got cooked. But here's what I'm going to say. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders was balling, even though you gave up the most critical turnover in the game. You have not fumbled all year until last week and this week. What's going on, big dog? And that's a reason why they set you on the sideline. It's a reason. Now, I'm not here to grind any player up. I'm here to talk about situations and why we didn't win this game. The most reason is it's 3rd and 30, 4 turnovers in critical spots, and Jonathan Gannon not putting another cornerback on CeeDee Lamb, their best wide receiver. I don't understand why you think Josiah Scott, who is my height, he 5'9", can deal with a CeeDee Lamb. He was out there running open. Now, in the 4th quarter, you figured it out. And that's the reason why they wasn't scoring like that. But that should have happened as soon as Avonte Maddox went out. But the Eagles still fought. It came down to a 1-possession game. It came down to the last play of the game, basically. And I'm saying this. If Jalen Hurts is in, I don't even think it's close. This is why he's the MVP. This is why he's not a system quarterback. He is the system. And I didn't want us to lose to prove it, but it proves it. You put up 34 points and you still lose with 4 turnovers. A lot of that is because of Dallas, but a lot of that is because Jalen Hurts wasn't in there. The best player in the NFL right now. The best player in the NFL right now. I know you talk about Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Burrow and all those kind of guys. But we didn't have the best player in the NFL right now, the MVP. And that should put him up there. Should put him up there. MVP is the most valuable player. We didn't have him, and that proved of a loss to the Dallas Cowboys, who I think are not as good as they think they are. I think whoever they play in the first round, hopefully it's not Tampa. They might get smoked. Your defense is not that good. Now, our defense didn't show up neither as much as you would have liked. But 4 turnovers is really a lot of the reason. So I got to give some slack to the defense when you turn over the ball 4 times and still put you in a position to win a game. Listen, man, these are just my thoughts right now. We're going to get into more of what I think and how I think about this game. But right now, the Eagles lost, but still got an opportunity to get the #1 seed and win the NFC East. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.